Good morning. How is everybody today? Happy Tuesday. I'm Nicole Traum, and this is Lee Health's Healthcare Heroes Self-Care Moment. And I'm happy to share with you. If you're watching, you can put a comment and tell me where you're watching from. I'd love to know what departments or what parts of the world we're watching from today. But I'm really excited to just share that we are still supporting our healthcare heroes. We still love you, and we are still so grateful for all the work that you're doing, and just lifting you guys up, right? Remembering that this is for you. This is for finding more peace throughout this process, finding a place of groundedness and healthiness, and that it's important for that, not only for our healthcare workers, but for all of us that are watching all around in our community. So today I want to start with a poem. I know I usually kind of end with that, but I want to set the tone today for this idea of kindness. And I think kindness right now is something that you're going to see a lot, we're going to hear a lot, because there's a lot of unkindness going on in our world. And I thought this is a nice way to kind of start with what we have. And honestly, I do not know who wrote this poem. I had been reading some poems last night and it came up. So it just says poetry accident, so I don't know who it is, but it really resonated with me. It's called Kindness Dwells. Kindness dwells in the breath of acceptance without regard for the difference that exists between sure as the dusk ends the day. These distinctions that separate one from another in disgrace of damnation leads the way. Conviction made as consequence. Disquiet fed by the unknown. Fear to hate becomes the track. Steer away from this response, lest the same becomes the new norm. Compassion is the highest path when understanding disconnects from one person to the next without the same experiences. So in this time of unkindness, right, of frustration and things like that, we find that practicing kindness sometimes is hard towards others because we're not always practicing that kindness towards ourselves. An understanding, a sweetness, a tenderness. Self-care is that. It's this practice of kindness. So we start with that practice towards ourselves, and then we can offer it out more freely to others. So as we practice that and we become more sensitive to what we are feeling and experiencing, it does overflow. So let's start with some circles here as we move around. One of the basic tenets of a lot of different religions, a lot of different belief systems, is this idea of do no harm. I spoke about it last night in my class. We were talking about the idea of it's called ahimsa in Sanskrit. Ahimsa means to do no harm towards oneself, towards others, towards animals, towards all different things. But it starts really with that practice of doing no harm towards ourselves. And it doesn't necessarily mean, don't hit yourself or don't cut yourself. But it means in how do you take care of yourself? Do you take care of yourself by the way you eat, by the way that you act, by what you take in? So whether it's like food or media or people that you're around. So just keep moving here and thinking about that. It also has to do with our thoughts, right? So allowing ourselves to be a little less judgmental, starting with ourselves, so that overflows towards others. Change the direction of your circles now. Just move a little slower, leaning back, rocking around. How you take care of yourself, right? Do you allow yourself the time to, have a nice shower and get ready? Or do you take care of your things, right? So allowing ourselves that space to really just take care and to practice kindness towards ourselves and others. So as we move today, we'll think about that. As you come back up through center now, inhale, roll your shoulders back, lift your heart. And then as you exhale, you can round and pull your belly in. So inhale, I'm going to scoot forward in my chair. Inhale, shoulders back, lifting your heart, lifting your chest. Exhale and round as you pull the belly in. Noticing, can you act with kindness as you move even? Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes we wake up and our minds are trained to go to the thing that doesn't feel good or doesn't feel lined up and judge and be like, oh, I wish that I felt like this, or oh, I feel pain. And instead, we can recognize that pain or that discomfort as something that gives us insight. And that's a practice, right? Some days I wake up and I'm just frustrated in general, right? But I try and practice that listening kindness, that sweet kindness. And then as you come up now, just bring your elbows up, shoulders back, and just squeeze them back towards each other. Move your head side to side. Check in here, bring that movement in towards your body, connecting with what you've got. That's it. And then stretch your arms out wide and do the same thing. Just turning your head, feeling yourself stretching here. Pull your belly in a little. Feel your belly engaging to support your back body. Good. And then as you come out with your arms, just roll your shoulders onto your back. Good. And stretch your left arm up. You can press your left or your right elbow down, your right hand down, and just feel your side body stretch here. Take a big breath in, and as you exhale, lean back. That's it. And then we'll come back through center. Bring your left elbow down, right arm up. Or if you don't have arms on your chair, you can just bring your hand down to the side of your chair. Just stretching up through the right side body. Roll your shoulder back, lean your head back. Take another breath. That's it. Good. And then come on out and move your head a little bit. So we're going to start to squeeze some of the junk out right now. So we're going to do some twisting. So as you inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale, just twist over to your right. And don't worry if it's kind of tight here. We're going to move side to side. Inhale up. Exhale to your left. Inhaling, lifting those arms up. Good morning. Exhaling to the right. Inhaling. Exhaling to the left. So we're going to do one more time to each side, and then we'll hold it there. Inhale and exhale. Let yourself breathe as you move. Inhale and exhale. Perfect. This time as you come up and over to the right, we're going to hold it there. Sit up nice and tall and just start to twist towards your right shoulder. So you're going to turn towards the right. Let those shoulders move away from your ears as you breathe. That's it. Keep lengthening up, feeling your side body stretching. Good. And then come on out. Reach your arms up with your inhale and exhale. Twist to your left. Roll your shoulders onto your back. Good morning. Shoulders onto the back as you lengthen, feeling yourself stretching here, looking towards your left shoulder. Let's take another deep breath. Good. And then come all the way out. Bring your arms up as you inhale. As you exhale, you can take your palms, interlace them, and press them out and just go side to side. So as we start to move side to side, we start to kind of bring in some tightness of those muscles, twisting them up a little bit. There we go. And then when we release, what happens is all this nice blood flow, all this oxygen goes to those places. Perfect. All right, as you come out now, roll your shoulders onto your back. We're gonna do another little twist here. So take your left arm up. Inhale as you lift your arm up, and you're going to exhale and slide your arm through as you come forward, bringing your left shoulder towards your left knee. So inhale, coming up. Exhale, sliding through. This is called thread the needle or cat in the cookie jar. You can do this in like a child's pose position or on your hands and knees. You could do it on a table, or you can just do it right here on your lap. Just coming through. Allowing yourself to feel your muscles just gently, kindly hugging onto the bones. Using your breath one more time here. As you come forward for this one, you're going to stay there, bringing that shoulder towards the knee, twisting open to the right. Breathing here. Every inhale, you can lengthen your spine. Every exhale, twist. That's it. And then come all the way out. Roll your shoulders onto your back. Good, and then we'll do the other side. So inhale your left arm up, right arm up. Exhale, thread it through. Inhale and exhale. So just feeling yourself slowly opening that side body all the way up through the back of your right shoulder. Inhale and exhale. Let's do two more. So lifting up, opening up, twisting through. Last one. That's it. As you come through now, you can bring that right shoulder towards your right knee and just let yourself twist. Feel yourself breathe here. As you inhale, you can lengthen, and as you exhale, you can twist. One more deep breath. That's it. And as you come back through center, let's just squeeze the legs in. So take that right knee in, sit up tall, feel yourself hugging your knee in towards your belly, breathing nice and deep. Go ahead, take another deep breath here, and then we'll switch sides. So left knee comes in, hug that knee in as you sit tall, feel your hip flexor, that front of the hip, just start to release a little. That's it. And then one more time to each side. So just feeling all that movement. If you want, you can draw your nose to your knee, just reaching it towards the knee a little bit closer with each breath. That's it. And then come back through center. Let's do the other side. Left knee comes in. Draw your knee towards your nose towards your knee. And then we'll come all the way out. Good. Check in with your body here. Move your shoulders. Rock in your seat side to side. That's it. And then come and take whatever your comfortable seat is. So you can sit back in your chair, you can keep your feet on the floor, or you can sit cross-legged, whatever works for you. And allow your arms to rest on your knees. So we're gonna take a couple breaths here with our eyes open. And we'll inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Inhaling and exhaling. Feeling yourself slowly releasing one more time. And now you can close your eyes, and if you'd like, you can inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose, or continue that inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. One of the ways that we can practice that ahimsa, that self-care, the not doing harm to ourselves, is taking time to pause. Starting to listen in a deeper way, right? This goes for not doing harm to ourselves, not doing harm to others, right? When we open ourselves up and listen, we become more sensitive, more empathetic, more sympathetic. So as we listen here, we allow ourselves to notice what's going on in our body, in our breath, in our whole self, our whole being. So just start here to notice what your body feels like this morning. If you can lean back in your chair. Feel the quality of your breath. Just kind of notice where it's at this morning. And follow the breath in and out. Notice where your body receives that breath. Notice how your body reacts as you breathe, as you take those long, deep breaths here. Think about drawing the breath a little bit deeper with each round. And noticing how, as you deepen your breath, your body can soften. Your shoulders can release from the ears. Your hips can soften towards the earth. Even your jaw begins to relax. We allow ourselves the space to be. We take the time to listen to what's going on in our body, in our hearts, in our minds, so that we can become more sensitive in how we react. And that applies to the not doing harm to ourselves and the not doing harm to others. It applies to that general practice of kindness. So take these last few moments to just listen to what comes up. Take another round of breath. A slow, deep inhale. Slow, long exhale. Good. And then just bring your hands back in front of your heart. And notice here just the sensation of one palm against the other. As you press your palms together, feel your shoulders move onto your back. Allow yourself to sit a little bit taller, a little bit more confidently in your body. So as we close today, we bow to each other. We bow as a promise to keep that practice of kindness towards ourselves and others. And I bow to you. Namaste. This has been Nicole Traum with Lee Health's Healthcare Heroes Self-Care Moment. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll be back tomorrow. See you at 6:40. Bye. Namaste.